This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Capricorn for the month April 2021. I will start with the past and then I will talk about situations you're in the present and then I will talk about the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. This is time-stamped and you will find the times in the description box below. Okay, starting with the past, I see that you tried several things one of the things that you tried, you just shot all these arrows in the air, all these things that you were going to try and do, career-wise I think, and something came out of that was successful. I think it made a big change in your life actually. I think you have been working on yourself and I think you discovered several sides of yourself that you didn't know before, or something work-wise that you thought, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. I can see that you also made probably different friends, or you had different colleagues, and I think you really wanted to work something out and you really did work out what you wanted. So you took control of your life in the past, and I think there is also a relationship involved. I think that you ended a relationship in the past, and that had to do with also this maybe lifestyle change or a change in your life. You have the 9 of Wands, so I think this thing that you wanted to do is successful, but it took a lot from you. You really worked hard, and this last thing you were doing to finish this off, and I think you really worked hard to also leave something behind you, or to have this success, and that you could finally say, so I reached this, look, I did this. And you were in a relationship and I think you left that behind, or maybe even it was not maybe something in the past that you really left behind, like you maybe even you developed in such a different way from the person you were with. So maybe you just got you really had to leave each other, or you grew apart or something like that. I think you made new friends, or you started a new life. I think you were really happy with that, and you were really very busy. And I think that the person you were with maybe didn't understand you anymore, or they couldn't follow you anymore. I think it is because you really changed your situation, and maybe you also left your home or the situation where you were together. And I can see that there's also a lot of talking about that, because maybe you have changed so much that people don't recognize you anymore, or maybe they think that you don't, but you have been just working on yourself and you did the things that you needed to do for yourself. It was really successful, so you were really happy with that, what you did. You were really happy with what you reached. Maybe there was a ceremony about something. For very few of you, this was like maybe an engagement, even somebody who you were with, and but I can see that if this was about love, if this was about a relationship, then it couldn't, maybe you couldn't get married, or maybe you couldn't, because it lays next to the Judgment card reversed. I think this got either postponed or totally how do you say, that it didn't move on with it. So maybe the wedding was stopped, maybe the engagement was stopped, but something was like, so it can be that this is for some of you, this is like an ending from a school, a celebration for something that you have been working on. You have been successfully maybe ended college or university, and then you can start your project, or you do work that is completely new to you, or that you find you discover different sides from yourself. It also lays next to the moon, so things are revealed to you, how you can approach things. It lays also next to the Queen of Swords, so there is some kind of transformation going on in your life. So you're leaving things that older traditions, or things how you have been doing them in the past, you leave them behind you, and you're moving on to something new or something more. Also maybe you do leave friends behind that you have made, already forever, but you feel good about your life the way it is, but I think that this decision, so there was this judgment, and I think it was something like it happened, that this thing couldn't go on, or there was a delay. Something had a delay, and I think it was related to you needing to work, or needing to really developing yourself into that direction, and maybe you were not sure anymore if you wanted that relationship, or if you wanted to stay where you were, or if you wanted to stay the same. For some of you, it is like you didn't get the appreciation, or this person just didn't understand you anymore in this relationship. At present, you have the Queen of Swords, so this is somebody who is like in a big transformation, but it's also words have been said, there is clarity about what you want. Maybe this is somebody who is also hurt, but something needs to be said and something needs to be done. And I think this is about that relationship. It is about this person who is, I think, you maybe didn't want to put the effort anymore in it. You didn't want to be with this person anymore, or something happened why there wasn't no more energy put in this. Because of somebody being busy. So it can be you, it can also be the other way around, that the other person is so busy and postponed your relationship, or actually cancelled it because nobody put any more the energy in. But I think that it is because of this change, it is because of this transformation, it is because there is a delay, or there was some kind of misjudgment made, or maybe you just didn't understand each other anymore in what you wanted with your life, how you wanted to move on, how you maybe wanted to have a marriage, how you wanted to have a life together. I think maybe that wasn't possible anymore, or it was not the way you thought. You wanted to combine things, you wanted to combine both sides, and maybe your family life, and maybe and this project and this work, maybe something that you have learned or done, or this project is going to be successful. So I think it is successful, but there are some things in the way. I think you're waiting maybe for the results of this Eight of Wands. You shot these arrows out, you have been successful, you have taken control, you are doing things that you wanted, you needed the last thing to do it for it, and I think it was successful, but I think that you're still waiting for something to, maybe the green light to move on with this. Maybe you're trying to combine this relationship still with these, with this new work, and you try to listen to everybody. I can see that. I think there is the situation where it's unknown if you maybe even still have this relationship. For some of you, that is really strange, but I think this relationship has been cut off. So the wedding has been cut off, so to say, or this engagement, or this thing has been cut off. You have a new life, and I think there are still some hesitations about it, if you still want this or not. You have the 10 of Pentacles, so I think that there is like this, you had this security, or you have this security with this, maybe a family, or yeah, with this person. Maybe you have animals, even dogs, or maybe you have maybe you're even taking care of people, or there's an older person in this card. There's also a child in this card, and yeah, so it can be that you're trying to combine these taking care of people with yeah, with work, because it's not easy to combine that for you. So I can see that you want to work things out, but I think that there is like there are two worlds for you. One is at home, I think. One is to the conventional way, or more the things that you have been used to do. And then there was this need that you knew you needed to change something for yourself. You knew that if you wanted to reach something, you wanted to see what else there is. There's also salamander in this, you see, and there are butterflies in this chair. You are just going through this transformation, and you don't want to stay where you are, but you also I think you want it all. I think you want it all, and I think you're hesitating if you still want to stay with this person or not, and want to make the effort. And yeah, I think that is an issue at the moment. You have the moon, so I think it will be revealed to you, or it is revealed to you now, that you know which path to take and how to do it. You are in conflict, I think, because you have the 5 of Wands. I think this is a conflict with yourself. I think it is yeah, maybe also people are saying to you, well, you know, look, this is where you come from, this is who you are. And then there is something inside of you, there's nothing wrong with developing, wanting something else than you have been doing, wanting something more, and trying and really working hard also. And so working hard for this competition. There's something that you know for yourself as well, that is out there for you, that you can reach if you really work hard for it. And I think that is it's a conflict with yourself, but it's also a conflict with your surroundings, or with somebody in that you have this relationship with. They want to be with you, they love you, but they can see that things are changing rapidly with you. And I think that yeah, they have difficulties with accepting this change of yours, I think. So yeah, but I can see a turning point coming in the future. So I think you just need some time. You need the time. You need this delay. You need also this delay. You need the time to make up your mind about this. For everybody also to accept this new situation, I believe. So yeah, if you look at the future, then there will come a moment where you do have to make that decision. There comes a moment where things need to be fair. So I think people are waiting for an answer. People are I think the person you are with is making clear that they want to move on with you, but how is this going to look like? They want an answer. And I think people are also talking, maybe in a family, maybe other people. They are also wanting to know where this is going, or they believe that yeah, it can't stay like this forever. So I think you're really hesitant here, and I think that you are really working hard. Now, for very few of you, this is about it can be a conflict about an inheritance, something that you have inherited something and that will change your life, or there's some money and you're thinking about what to do with it. The person you are with can't agree with that. I think that there are some things that you have been really working hard on. You're competing with many people. Maybe the people around you are worried and say, okay, you know, it's time to give that up, what you really wanted to do. I think that I don't think that you should be giving up what you want to do. I think that because I can see that you are going to be, you have the chances to be successful. There is a competition, there is coming competition, but then if you have your dreams, then you want to work those out, and so there is this change coming with that. And so it is hard, because I think you're going to make a decision, well, very soon, because I think other people wanting to hear an answer from you. Yeah, so you have the Three of Wands, and so it is like you're looking over the horizon and you are thinking if that is really the right way, if that is something that you really want to do, because there are so many things that you can do. This one thing that you wanted to work out, it is growing. There are also two things in your past still standing there. They are still in your life. I think that you are going to make this decision very soon. You have this card, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And yeah, you are, I think that you really wanting still, you want this relationship. So I think that and you want to do this work as well. But I think in the future you're going to find a way of It's not going to be easy, but you're going to find a way through these to really defend yourself or explain yourself to this person you are with, that you really want what you have been thinking here, that you didn't leave them behind because of them. I don't think you did. I think you left them behind because you wanted to work out something. You wanted to work out your dreams. I think you're going to make that clear to them, that it's not lost, but you still I think you still want to be with them, and you want to do everything to get back together with them. I think this card is saying, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I think you're prepared to do that. I think you're also afraid that it's not possible anymore. I think there are going to be some regrets, but I think you're going to manage. You're really going to manage to get back to that person and to convince them, because you know there is new hope, because this card is reversed, but also there is this bridge still. It's just what you don't see, but these cups are still standing there, so you can I think that if you decide here that you want this person back, you want to go back to this person, and you want to move on and really have this possibility of getting back together, have this marriage, then there is this chance you can do that. And I think that they will be open for that. I think it is necessary to really, well, this is like a defending card, or it's like, I think it is very, you need to talk with them. If you want this to be fair for everybody, you need to make sure that they know that you want them back, and that you, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the future, so that's a turning point. It's a turning point where I believe you have tried everything here. You are trying still, and I think that now you can see also that you can somehow combine things as you wanted them. You can work it out, and it's not, you don't need to make a choice between your work and your love life. I think there were some delays and some issues in not understanding each other, but I think in the future you do come to this again. You come to this understanding, and you have the Hierophant. So I think, that is like coming together. It is going to work. These are like, it's often an authority figure, but if this is something that you really wanted to work out, then I think that is going to work out. So something, maybe you are going to have a contract. Maybe you're going to sign a contract in the future for this, for what you wanted to do. But it can also be that this has to do with this love, and that this is going to, where the marriage was postponed, or where there was a delay in getting together, where you almost separated, or where you did separate. You come back, and there is the possibility of coming together and have a contract together, like a marriage or something. It can also be that this inheritance or something that is going to be dealt with, this money that's coming, that is going to be like something. It can be that there is a contract for that, for something that's coming in for you. But because you have these cards about very soon, make the effort, express your love, I think that in this love situation, I think that you come out of the insecurities and moving into a more solid and stable, secure relationship in the future. Okay, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.